what's up, and welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I am Megan and my husband is named Matt, and then I have two little boys. My first baby boy's name is Jackson. He unfortunately passed away 42 minutes after birth. He had chromosomal abnormalities, and he didn't live because of those. And then my newest rainbow baby, Trenton Parker. He is actually a month old, and we are doing his 1 month update. Literally, I just want to cry right now doing this update because they grow so fast and it is so sad. I cannot believe I've had him for 1 month. He is such a great baby, like no complaints here. He's a good little boy. But I'm not gonna do this in no particular order. I'm just gonna think of stuff and then update you on that stuff. So before we get started, I'm going to show you baby Trenton. Here he is. There he is. Hey everybody, I'm taking my nap. So yeah, this is baby boy. Okay, where do I begin? Alright, so he was born on 9/11/2019. He weighed 8 pounds and 4 ounces, and he was 21.5 inches long. We left the hospital and took him home. He is a great sleeper. I was having to wake him up every 3 hours to feed him. And we're breastfeeding, exclusively breastfeeding. And he did great. Smiling. He did great, and we went to his checkup, and he had lost some weight. And so they wanted me to come back in, and they wanted me to weigh him and then feed him and then weigh him again, and they did that, and he was getting about 4 ounces, so that's a lot for a little newborn. They were pleased with that, but they were still concerned that he wasn't gaining as fast as they'd like him to, which my milk had came in the day before that appointment completely, so obviously he was getting more at that point. So they wanted me to supplement formula. They wanted me to offer him an ounce after every feed, and so we would do that. Sometimes he would take it, sometimes he wouldn't, but my milk was I was engorged all the time, like because I was supplementing milk to him and stuff like that. But we went ahead and did it anyway, listened, and now on my scales he's weighing 8 pounds 11 ounces. He's doing great. They told me I didn't have to do the formula anymore. We're all breast milk now, gaining on our own. He's getting big. He's like I said, he's 8 pounds 11 ounces on my scale, and he is now 22 inches long. He's growing, he's getting so big. We were a little concerned about jaundice at first. His eyes were pretty yellow. In the hospital, they did his, I don't remember what it's called, some type of test. I don't want to butcher the name, but they did the test on him for jaundice, and it seems like he had a little in his system, but not enough to worry about. But we went home, his eyes were still yellow, so when we went back to our checkup, I let the pediatrician know that I was concerned about that. And so we had to go to the hospital, get a blood draw, do another test, and turns out he didn't have it. His levels were perfectly normal, and he was low risk for it. So, he's smiling, buddy. He's smiling. He didn't have it, so that's great. One thing that we were concerned about, that we asked the pediatrician about, after he was born, his feet were turned in. They were turned sideways, and we were a little concerned about that. We thought it might be a clubfoot, so we asked the pediatrician to come back in the hospital, and she came and looked at them, and she messed around with them, and she definitely didn't think it was a clubfoot because it could go back into place. So they think it was the way he was positioned in utero, with him being so long that his feet were up in my ribs, and so his feet grew like that. So now we are being referred to a physical therapist, and we're going to therapy for that. They're not too worried about it. They think it'll be fixed within 3 months. They gave me daily exercises to do while I'm nursing him, because that's when he's most relaxed. So I work with his feet every time we nurse, and it's crazy how much they change when I do that for a little while. But we're actively going to therapy for that once a week. It's going great. It doesn't hurt him or anything like that. He usually just kind of looks around when they're doing that, but he's a pretty good baby. He's eating good. He sleeps pretty good. He's had a few nights, not consistently, thank goodness, but he's had a few nights where he wakes up around 2 in the morning and he won't go back to sleep until around 6. But when he's up at that time of night, he doesn't cry or anything. He just looks around and, just wants to stay up and look at everything. So, yep, that's what he does. He loves it. He says, I want to stay up all night, Mama. But that's okay. But usually, he's not doing that consistently yet, but usually he sleeps. Now that I'm not feeding him every 3 hours and I'm letting him wake up on his own, he sleeps from 5 to 6 hours a night, and then he wakes up, he gets a diaper change, he gets fed, and he usually goes back to sleep again and doesn't wake up for 4 to 5 hours. So he's been a really good sleeper. He's a very chill baby. He's very relaxed and laid back. My husband's really laid back, so I think he gets that from him. He's smiling so much, Bubba. Yeah. He smiles so much when he sleeps. It's so sweet. But yeah, he's been an excellent baby. Breastfeeding's going well. My nipples are super, super, super sore, but they're getting so much better. Before, he was latching and I was like crying. It's really, really hard at first with the soreness, but we powered through it, and it's getting a lot better now. But he loves to eat, and I love breastfeeding so far. I love the bond that it gives you with your baby, and he's doing great with it. So he's getting enough and all that stuff, so it's been enjoyable and a good experience for me. What else do we need to update it on? Huh? You're the sweetest little thing. So I asked on Instagram if y'all want to see a 1-month update on him, and a lot of you said yes, and then I had a few of you message and said you wanted an update on me also. So I'm doing really great adjusting to having a newborn. Absolutely love him. This has been like my dream for my whole life, is to have a baby, have babies, and raise them. And you know, so I'm living my dream. I'm doing really, really well. I love being a mom. It's the best thing in the world. I'm in heaven, really. I love being a mama, and tea is so good. So, yeah, this is a good food. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else to update you guys on. This might be a short video, but I just wanted to kind of update you guys with what's going on after birth. Also, so I did, they did cut me when I was delivering. They did not say how many stitches. They told me they don't count stitches anymore, but he told me that it was a normal cut, so I guess it wasn't extreme or anything. I feel like I'm healing really well. It was very sore the first, I don't know, probably 2 weeks, I'd say. It was hard to sit down and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm doing really good now. I'm a month postpartum. I feel great. I was very miserable towards the last 3 weeks of my pregnancy. Just like my back hurt all the time. I was in early labor, early back labor, and all that stuff. So as soon as I had him, all that pain disappeared and I felt great. So I've been doing really good postpartum. I was sore with the stitches and stuff, but I feel really good now, and he's been a good baby. Daddy helps me out a lot whenever I need it. He's a really, really good dad. I can ask him to do anything and he'll be right there. He loves T so much, and he takes really good care of him and loves on him constantly. He's rotten, but he deserves to be rotten. He's a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. I'm trying to think of anything else that I need to fill you guys in on. Can't really think of anything at the moment, but I just wanted to do a small update and let you guys know that we're doing really good. Trenton's doing great. He's gaining weight. He's growing. He is perfect in every way. We are so proud and thankful for him. I'm so thankful that we had another baby. He is such a blessing to us, and he always will be. But I will show you a little clip of his newborn pictures and maybe a clip of him. I do want to say thank you so much to everybody who has loved our family, prayed for our family through everything with Jackson, and also through my whole pregnancy with Trenton. We appreciate you guys so much, and just thank you for loving our family. We really appreciate all of you, and we're really blessed to have all of you guys pray for us. You guys have really helped our family, and we can feel all the prayers that you've prayed over us, and we are so thankful. But if you like this video, give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. He's sucking on his tongue. He's probably getting hungry. But yeah, subscribe, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.